Hey there guys, it's Lee here for iMineBlocks. So in this video I'm going to be showing you my current mining setup. A few of you will know that I've recently moved house, and in this house I've actually got a garage that I can make some good use of. Previously I had a work office with electricity included. I used that to run a business, but I also had the extra benefit of being able to use the electricity, so I had my mining set up there. Now I've actually got this house which has more room and things like that. So what I'm actually going to show you is my current mining setup, which is this whole load of stuff over here. So what I'm going to do is flip the camera around and I'll talk you through everything. Okay guys, so this is the current setup. I'm not actually going to be powering it on in this video. I just want to kind of talk you through the actual power setup, the networking, USB connections and all that kind of stuff. So I'll talk you through each of the actual parts. I've just been putting this together pretty much for the last couple of hours, mostly just cable management. But anyway, moving on. So I've got this Powerline adapter here. It's a TP-Link one. The reason why I chose that is because I didn't want any sort of wireless connection issues. So I've gone with that. I'll show you here. It's also a pass-through one. Just in this box here. That's what I'm actually using. And like I said, it's got a pass-through, so basically it's got a plug socket on the front of it that you can use as well. Some of the older ones that I've used didn't have that, so you basically lose your plug socket by having that network connection. Like I say, I'm using that because of the actual reliability. You get a really good solid connection by using that. So we've got the network pass-through connection, which goes into just a regular 5-port hub there, and then obviously all the way down we've got El Cheapo plugged in the bottom, and this machine here is actually worker free. You would have seen in the actual office, so obviously network connection there as well. So pretty simple, straightforward setup for the networking connection. Like I said, this is a 5-port hub, so if I want to add any additional machines to it, I can do that quite easily. The other thing is, in my actual previous office, electricity was included. So although I was aware of the actual electricity usage, I didn't have to pay a huge amount of attention to it. But running from home, I need to pay a lot more attention to the actual power usage. So in the actual main socket here, I have this watt meter, and you can do various functions with it. Basically, it tells you how long it's been on and running for, how many watts you're using at the current time, and also the kilowatts per hour, which is important for working out your actual power usage. From there, that runs down, and then it goes to this setup here. So these are actually two remote control plugs. You can just basically connect them to the internet, and you can control them via a phone or on your an app on your phone. Sorry. The other cool thing about these two as well is they also track the actual power usage individually. So I have this one set up going to El Cheapo, so I can independently work out the power usage of that. And then this one's going to be going to worker free and also my hard drives, so I can see the actual power usage of those devices as well. On the actual bottom, we've got the El Cheapo rig, so it's just got the 4 R7 370s, but I'll be upgrading that soon. I've got some new hardware coming soon, and we'll be upgrading that. To the right, you can see there's a kind of a whole mess of plugs, but it's kind of worse than it actually is. So this is all for the Burstcoin miner worker free. So on this side, we've kind of got this Toshiba tower. It's actually got 10 power adapters into it, and then this one is for the Lacie drives and also the Seagate drives. I'll come back to that in just a second. Like I said, this is worker free, so it's got the 2 RX 470s in there, and used mostly for a little bit of GPU mining, but mostly for my Burstcoin mining. And then up here we have this whole. It looked quite tidy to start off with, and it's just kind of got progressively worse. The actual power cables were quite tidy, but by the time I actually added in the USB cables, I just kind of gave up on trying to make it tidy. So this is kind of what we ended up with. So down the left hand side, we've got the Toshiba drives. So there's 5 there and another 5 there. Then we have 2 Seagates. So we've got 2 8TB Seagates and 2 5TB Seagates. And then down the right hand side, we have our 8TB Lacie drives, and we have 4 of those. The differences between the office, I decided to kind of put them all front facing in, so it doesn't look as tidy, but it's much easier to get to the cables and unplug and replug everything for power management, and also like USB cables and stuff like that. It makes it much easier. And then at the top, just a keyboard and mouse, and your regular LCD screen. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you can see everything there. So it's all a little bit wobbly. And I'll be doing more update videos on this shortly. Okay guys, so that's the current setup there. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. If you've got any questions or comments, just leave those in the comments area below, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Look out for my next video, which will be the actual powering up and getting everything set up, running back to normal. Mining away, obviously I'll include the power usage and all that kind of stuff. So look out for that video next.